Um, Thank you all for braving the weather and making it here this evening. We're going to start on page 353, 353, and sing together, Od Yavo Shalom. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom, salam. Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam, shalom. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al Kulam. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu. Od Yavo Shalom Aleinu ve'al Kulam. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Shalom. Salam Aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam Shalom. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Let's turn in our prayer book to page 278. Remember, we are still in that period of Sfirat HaOmer, the counting of the Omer, from Passover to Shavuot. So on page 278, let's read together. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al Sirat HaOmer. Our praise to you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of all, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Hayom Shlishim Yom Shehem Arba Shavuot Ushtei Yamim LaOmer. Today is the 30th day, which is 4 weeks and 2 days of the counting of the Omer. And we count our way all the way to Shavuot, which would be the 50th day. And we do so in order to prepare ourselves for the receiving of Torah, which happens on Shavuot. So, happy Omer, everyone. Let's go to page 2 and 3. And my assistant is going to help me. Come on, Grayson.
I saw it happen.
So read the paragraph.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us, as their brightness reminds us of the generation of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So, let's read together the bottom of page 6. May the door of this synagogue
Sanctuary.
be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. So let's turn now to page 20 and 21. Lehadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabla Lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad Hishmianu el hameyuchad Adonai echad Ushemo echad L'shemo tiferet v'litchila Lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat lechuvanelcha Ki hi mekor habraha Merosh mikedem nesucha Sof ma'aseh b'machshavat tehila Lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Verse 5. Hitoreri Ki va'orech kumi uri shir daberi kavod Adonai alayich nigla lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Please rise and face the doorway. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala Gam b'simcha u'v'tzohala Toch emunei am segula Boi chala Lechadodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Lecha dodi lekra hatkala. Pene Shabbat nekabela. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So let's greet everyone. We got some time. Shabbat Shalom. What kind of handshake is that? It should be firm. Okay? Firm handshake.
Oh, I think I broke it.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Fine. Shabbat Shalom.
I think Rabbi Leopard crushed my whole hand.
No, you're prepared for next weekend. So
Yeah.
then
Shabbat Shalom.
Mm-hmm.
Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, I think I broke my firm hand. My firm hand is broken.
Shabbat Shalom. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Good to see you. Hi, Jack.
It's the kind of stuff I hate.
How you doing, Jack? Shabbat Shalom.
I hate curses.
Aiden,
Do you want me to summon a cursed doll?
how you doing?
Because I will summon one.
Okay, so any simchas, blessings, happy moments go on this week? Oh, awesome. Great. Other blessings, happy moments. Yes, Sarah.
So we just got back from a cruise, and they had a Shabbat service Friday night on the cruise. However, they had no one to lead it, and so Michael and Buck actually led service Friday night on the cruise ship.
Oh, hey, that's awesome.
We had 10 people and 2 Christians join
Uh-huh.
us, and it was awesome.
That's great. Glad to hear that. Any other simchas, happy moments? We didn't flood out today. That was a happy note. And the roof here has not leaked, which is also a good thing. All right? And we have more than a minion. So let's turn now in our prayer books to page 26. And Grayson's going to lead us.
Yikara vikara sheme rabba bel ma divrahu te viam mikmahute behayehon uvyomehon
Uchayedecho Beit Yisrael Bahagala Bahagala Uvizman Kariv Vimaru Amen Yeshme Rabba Mevora Le'olam ol me'olmaya Yitbarach Rach v'yishtabach v'yapar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalech v'yitalal
Shmei kushabrihu le'alami korechata v'shirata tushbechata b'nechamata damirabbe Vimaru. Amen.
Please rise as able for Baruch Hu.
I think I broke something.
Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da da Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Page 30.
Baruch atah Melech haolam, asher bidbaro mari v'arvim, v'chachma poteach sha'arim,
Uvivuna meshane itim, umahalif et hazmanim, umsader et hakochavim, v'mishmarotehem barakia kirtzonam.
borei yom v'layla,
Golel or mipnei choshech, v'hoshech mipnei or, uma'avir yom u'mevi laila, uma'avdil ben yom u'vein laila, Adonai tziva'ot shmo. El Chai v'kayam,
tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed,
Baruch atah Adonai,
ha'ma'ariv
Aravim. On page 32 at the bottom, let's read together. Everlasting love, you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. You may be seated. Page 36. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha
b'kol levcha
ובכל
nafshecha
ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושילנתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות להם לאלוהים. אני Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem, Emet. Let's go to the top of page 39 together. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot. That wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt. That there is a better place, a promised land, and that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness. That there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nehedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele, malchutecha Rauvanecha, Bokei Ayam, Lifnei Moshe Miriam, Zelianu v'yameru, Adonai Yimloch, Adonai Yimloch, Le'olam Va'ed, V'nemar, Kifad Adonai et Yaakov, Ugialo meyad azak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. Let's continue now on page 44 with Vishamru V'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat Ledorotam Berit Olam Vishamru V'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat Ledorotam Berit Olam Beni uvein B'nei Yisrael Oti leolam Oti leolam Vishamru B'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat Ledorotam Berit Olam Ki sheshet yamim Asa Adonai Asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et haaretz v'shamru v'nei Yisrael et hashabat lasot et hashabat ledorotam berit olam uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat Lasot et HaShabbat Ledorotam Berit Olam. So now we continue. Page 46 with Tefillah. Please rise as able. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu Vimotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Asdei Avot V'Imahot, Umevi Gula, Livnei V'Nehem, Laman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Hakol Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechokel Chaim Behesed, Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofeh Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Micha Mocha Baal Giverot, Umido Melech, Melech Memi, Tumechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'nemanata Lachayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Ata Kadosh B'Shem HaKadosh, U'Kadoshim Ha'yom Yahalalucha Selah, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. And let us all say Amen. You may be seated. Let's read together on the bottom of page 54. Our God and God of our ancestors, be pleased with our rest. Sanctify us with your mitzvot, and grant us a share in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness and gladden us with your salvation. Purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Adonai, our God, grant as our heritage your holy Shabbat, that Israel who sanctifies your name may rest on it. Praise to you, Adonai, who sanctifies Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, Mikadesh HaShabbat. On the top of page 57. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu, ba'amcha Yisrael, utfilatam ba'ahava tekabel, uthil ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha, Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha b'yir'ah na'avod. Continuing on the top of page 59, together. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulcha na'eh lehodot. And let's read together on the top of page 61. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamvarech et amo Yisrael, b'shalom. Let's take a moment now for our own private reflection. There are some beautiful passages on page 62 and 63, if you'd like to choose one to read. Ose shalom bimromav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'ala kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Yase shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, Shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Thank you, Grayson. You can go sit with your grandparents now. So, we are here for lots of reasons. Some of us came for Yartzeit, some of us came for Shabbat, some of us came just to see friends and neighbors. But when we're all here, we take a moment out just to think about the people who couldn't be here tonight. Those who are struggling with illness. And we hold them up in hopes that, well, they will find blessing. So this week we call out Bill Ellis and Ruth Alford, Ellen Levin, Judith Levy, Gary Habercorn Holm, and Ayala Kawaz. And we add to those any names you carry with you. If you have anyone you're praying for, please call them out. on page 253. Let's read together the paragraph in the middle of the page, on page 252, excuse me. No, 253 at the top, sorry. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebekah, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And let us all say, Amen. May our prayers be heard by the Holy and Blessed One. So, we are in the book of Leviticus, which is not a whole lot of fun most days. There's not a whole lot of interesting pieces and parts to the book of Leviticus. This week's portion, Parshat Emor, we should have let Peter give his bar mitzvah speech. This week's Parsha opens with detailed guidelines regarding the holiness of priests and sacrifices. Big surprise, that's what Leviticus is mainly about. The text places the emphasis on avoiding the desecration of sacred space by ensuring the sacredness of the people entering that space. Interesting question. Later in the same section, the sacredness of space shifts to the sacredness of time. It's this shift from space to time that separated the Jewish community of the Bible from the other communities with which they communed. It's easy to place a fence around a sacred space. We did that this year. And wall them off from the infectious impurity of the outside world. It's much more challenging to wall off time and set it aside as sacred. This, I believe, is the greatest gift that Judaism brings to the world of religion. While the focus in Leviticus may be on the priestly obligations during these sacred moments, in a world where we are a kingdom of priests, the obligations and opportunities fall to all of us. In Leviticus chapter 23, we're all included in the revelation about sacred days. Each day brings its own special collection of tasks and benefits. Each day becomes an obligation for every Jew. Here is the entryway into Jewish life for the post-Exodus Jew. On a regular cycle, we're asked to come into the presence of God and share of our world. Through sacrifice of goods and especially time, we are taught to give and give freely. It's through this sacred giving that we establish a sacred community in the world. Today, in a world where time is probably our most precious commodity, how much more important is the opportunity to give of that which is most precious to us for the service of God. Maybe that's the true test of our understanding of this Parsha. If we're truly engaged in the give and take with God and the divine relationship is central in our lives, then setting aside precious time for sacred relationship is the pathway to that goal. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel knew that when he wrote his book on the Shabbat. Time is our most precious thing. We never seem to have enough of it. And in many cases, time becomes more valuable to us than money itself. Often it's easier to write a check than to volunteer the time. Maybe our portion, like the prophet of old, simply asks us to give a little time for sacred causes. Later on in Deuteronomy, we're going to hear just how easy this is, because it says it's not in the heavens, which means it's not beyond our reach to do this. We all can access a little bit more time for sacred obligations. The time is ultimately in our own hands. So here in Leviticus, we're nearing the end of the book of Leviticus. We have a couple of more parshiot next week. And then we're going to arrive at the book of Numbers and get back on our wilderness walk. But the most important lesson that Leviticus teaches is that, first of all, every single one of us is holy because God is holy. And if we're all created in the image of God, and all that God really wants of us, from us, is a little bit of our time. It says God gives us 6 days to do what we want in the world. And God just wants maybe even just a part of one day back. And if we can create in our lives the space for sacred time on sacred days, then maybe our world will become a better place. Shabbat Shalom. Norma.
Hi. Okay. Shabbat Shalom and welcome to our members, guests, and virtual congregants. I am Norma Belkin and I serve on the board as Sisterhood President. We hope that your participation in this Shabbat service has been meaningful. We also want to thank the Golden family for sponsoring the Oneg in memory of Verna Smith. Let me share with you some upcoming events that may be of interest to you. Tian Torah meets each week on Thursdays via Zoom at 12:30. Contact the rabbi for login information. Anyone is welcome to join, and no advanced study is necessary. Sisterhood is extending the service project that they started with WRJ until May 3rd. It turns out that the WAM community here in Houston sustained a very bad flood, and they've lost most of their goods that they give to the community. So we are collecting non-perishable food items, egg cartons, and plastic bags, and the drive will continue until Sunday, May 3rd. And if you're coming to the Mahjong tournament on the 17th, we're asking you to bring food then, and we'll distribute it to WAM. We want to invite everyone to attend our annual congregation meeting this Sunday, May 3rd at 12 noon. We will be serving lox and bagels, so please come. Please join us in the lobby following Shabbat services for our own Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
So next Shabbat is also a very special Shabbat. Grayson, why is it special? Really? You don't know the answer? It's his bar mitzvah next week, so come and join with us. So let's turn in our prayer books now to page 283 and rise as able for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא שם אלוקינו לייחד את שמו, וגור עלינו להמליך מלכותו. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבי מרומים, הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad. You may be seated. At this sacred time, our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and our neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, those of every race, every nation and faith whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we take a moment, let us meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, it is kindled, it burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen, the flames dance, and our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames, we see no more and are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. At this sacred time, we continue with the observance of Shloshim for Myra Lipper, my mother, mother of Dora, grandmother of Benjamin, Miriam, and Dina, and great-grandmother of Hazel. And we recall those whose yahrzeit falls in this week to come. Isaiah T. Stetner, father of Linda Rabinowitz. Harry Kovaler, father of Fred Kovaler. Jacobo Morel, brother of Mary Abalafia, uncle of Dora Lipper. Verna Smith, mother of Taya Golden. Dale Pollock, husband of Melanie Pollock. Gail Gerson, father of Cindy Bennett. Teresa Levine, mother-in-law of Ron Grabois. Benjamin Barney Golden, the grandfather of Grant Golden. And if there are additional names for Kaddish, please call them out. For all of them, we say Zichronam Levracha. May their memories be with us as a blessing. As together, we turn to page 294 and rise for Kaddish. Yet Gadal v'yet Kadash Shemei Rabbah be'alma divara chirute v'yamlich malchute b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imeru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Olamei Olamaya. Yit Barach V'yishtabach V'yit Pa'ar V'yit Romam V'yit Naseh V'yit Hadar V'yit Aleh V'yit Halal Shemei Dekudesha Barichu La'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata Tush B'chata V'nechemata Da'amiran Ba'alama V'imeru Amen. Yehi Shalama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. Ose Shalom B'mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael V'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and bring comfort to all who are bereaved among us. And let us all say, Amen. You may be seated. We're going to conclude our service, one of my old favorites, page 322. 322. Ein Keloheinu, the old way. Ein Keloheinu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkeinu, En Kamoshienu, Michelohenu, Michadonenu, Michemalkeinu, Michamoshienu, Nodel Elohenu, Nodel Adonenu, Nodel Malkeinu, Nodel Moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Please join us in the lobby.